Wow. Episode 4.
Episode 4.
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, because it's just a little quickie.
This is a quickie.
Fornication.
So, let's get straight into it, guys. Do we all know who Anthony Fantano is?
Yeah.
Do you know who Anthony Fantano? You know?
No.
He's
Kinda.
internet's busiest nerd.
Music nerd.
Yeah, music nerd. So he's all about like reviewing music and all this other stuff. He did not break the story. He knows the people who did, but he covered a story late last night about Spotify's new patent that they just released. And his word is, it may be using the sound of our voice, tone, accents, and more to give us better music options into their, what is it called? Algorithm. So they want to record you at all times now.
Algorithm?
Al Gore's rhythm. How do we feel about this?
No thanks.
No thanks. I don't use Spotify.
Listen, this just means I'm gonna be getting more bandas, so I'm fine with that.
They're gonna be like, oh, I think he's a Mexican. They hear the, ay, ay. They're like, ooh, we know what we're giving him. They hear you crying in Spanish. They give you Bad Bunny and stuff like that. Also, I want to say I'm wearing a poncho.
Nice. Is it comfy?
No.
You haven't broken it yet.
How do you break in a poncho?
You just wear it.
It's just itchy.
It's like boots. You just wear them.
I don't wear boots.
You don't
wear
wear
boots? Your swag boots.
My dogs?
Those are fucking shoes.
No, he has the similar ones, but they're boots.
I have the boots.
Swag
Why don't you
boots.
wear those?
Because they hurt my feet.
You gotta break them in.
Break them in.
Anyways, let's get the topic back onto...
Back to Spotify.
He said Spiderify.
Spiderify.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, Spiderify.
That sounds like some boomer trying to, like, say no to, like, what's it called?
It's literally 1984.
Spidergate.
That's just a meme.
Spidergate.
Spidergate? Spidergate?
Spotagate.
I mean, but don't, like, things like Alexas and, like...
Yeah.
But you have the option to delete that. And it's also, yeah.
You have the option to delete Spotify.
That is true.
And you have to
I think the funniest thing about it, though, is, like, that they, like, study your accent. So, like...
Well, yeah.
That's kind of weird.
I want more One Direction, please.
So you think
more
they'll
One
give you
Direction in it?
They'll give you different music if you're, like, from the east?
If you're...
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking,
West?
like how South Floridians... Floridians?
Floridians?
The Florida man have, like, a certain type of accent.
You say Floridians?
Sardines.
We're packed
The
Republican
like
Party.
sardines.
The Republican state. They have, like, a certain type of accent.
Florida.
I think it's just, like, including it. It's not going to be, like, solely based off of that.
Yeah.
But if someone's talking like this, it's Republicans.
I think it should solely be based off of that.
Just off of that?
Yeah.
Just your accent?
Yeah.
Just your accent.
What if you have no accent?
No,
You have
That's
accent.
not possible.
You don't think it's possible?
No, everyone has an accent.
I don't know.
Even white people.
Like, what about polyglots? Like,
What?
polyglot.
What's a potty? What?
A polyglot is a person that can speak multiple different languages.
They still
So
have...
multilingual.
I mean, they might have a little...
They still have a dominant language.
Yeah, or they still have, like, an accent. It just might be a little mix of both.
What if they hear like, what's his name? Elon Musk, and like, where's this guy from? What if they got Arnold?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, and they're just like, we don't know what to give him.
Blady.
But I feel like, every time I hear stuff like this, like, it's never new. So why complain at this point? You know what I mean?
I mean, we've known for a while that tech companies have been spying on us. Not like to that extent that they're recording our voices. I mean, maybe some are, but they still use our data. Like
this
our
is like
search data, search
like
history, things like that.
A directed patent that they're filing. Now, of course, patents mean very little. Everyone files one, and it doesn't mean they're going to use it. But
I filed one.
Did you really?
For his firebombing.
No, I'm bleeping that. I need to file one for the app I'm making.
And
You're
you
making an
file
app?
one for
Yeah,
the
you never
app
helped me
we're
with it.
making.
You gotta
Yeah,
make them
you're a
app
part of
first,
it.
don't you?
Listen,
you
I'm
can follow
working on
the
the
name.
server. I'm working on the server.
What's your app gonna do?
And next question. Like that TikTok.
It's a pad. You can't know. It's need to know basis.
It's a need to know. Someone's gonna steal my idea.
Exactly.
Okay. Maybe it'd be kind of cool if Spotify was like, he has a little bit of a slur, and it's just like all like alcoholic ridden music.
I mean, I think they already do a pretty good job at personalizing music.
Do they? I don't use.
I
Spotify.
feel like
think
they
they
should just keep it to what music you listen to already.
Well, what he said would be really cool if like it was almost like a Siri thing. So let's say Anthony is crying for some reason. He's like, Siri or Spotify, I feel terrible. Give me, make me feel better. And I was like, damn, this bitch crying. Damn, here you go. Throw like the neighborhood at you or something like that. I don't know. That'd be all right.
I don't know. I think we should never use technology.
It's kind of like too late.
I think
The thing
Return to monkey.
that makes me
Yeah.
upset about it is that they try pushing things on consumers, or like the
Yeah.
general public.
Like there's no consent.
Like no, in the way that like you don't need this, but we're gonna make you believe that you need this,
Mm.
I
just
mean-
because it makes everything more convenient or it makes it easier to use.
I think my favorite thing is that nothing's gonna change though. Like even if a pretty sizable group of people complain, nothing's gonna change because we're still going to end up using it. Like even after hearing this, I'm still gonna use Spotify.
On a drive home.
Basically.
Yeah, I'm still gonna I'm still gonna use it.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything for me.
Yeah.
It's
That's
worrying, but it's
Which is what I was saying was like, does it matter?
I agree.
Also, so next topic. We'll keep this one short as well because we're limited on time. I sent you guys the video of congressmen living in complete filth. What are wrong with these? And it's common apparently. It's not like a one-off thing. That news reporting is old, but deep down in my heart, I feel like they're still living there.
You think it's worse by now?
Oh, definitely.
it's just widespread.
It's like the people I won't say their apartment.
Oh,
It's the real pandemic.
It's the real racism. Is the real pandemic. Someone posted that.
I mean, how old are these guys? They're like 50, 60?
60.
I think it's charming. Okay, these people
Charming.
are living successful lives. They're making a shit ton of money.
And they're pretending to be you.
And they have
they're making a shit ton of money. They have like mansions back in their
I would
home
like-
states. They have nice wives
and they have
kids and
like
families.
cigarette burns on the couch and stuff.
Yeah,
but they still
then
don't want to
this
give you
is
minimum
just-
wage.
This is them
They
just
don't want
trying
to increase it.
This is them just trying to like live those college days that they haven't experienced for the past like 70 years. You know,
Golly.
I think it's charming. They're just trying to get back to the good old days.
I think they should be.
All right, bootlicker. What the heck?
I think they should. I think I'm all for it. I think just live in a frat house, but also $15 minimum wage.
Hey, man.
like,
Andy.
hey, you can live this fantasy with your millionaire house
Yes.
somewhere else, but get like,
At least
you know,
try to understand
Yeah.
us. You know.
Yeah, because these are the same type of people. Like, how much does a carton of egg cost? Like $10, $15, but think $7.25 is okay.
They're also the type of people that say that if you just save off on like
If
buying
you
the
don't-
PS5, you'll be able to afford college.
If you don't buy coffee every day or skip the avocado toast.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know who any of those politicians were. I can't
Chuck
speak
Schumer.
to.
You don't know Chuck
was one of
Schumer?
them.
The name is familiar. The name is familiar, but I'm not like, oh, he did this.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like I'm the type of guy like I can talk about politics forever, and then I'm like, I don't know what the Congress is.
Yeah, I definitely don't know who these people are. I'm just like you guys.
I'm the same way. I just know what I know.
Oh, shit, there was something I was gonna say, but I forget.
If they're renting out the third bedroom to you.
I'll tell them to hook you up.
I'll take it.
But the thing is that they're also not trying at all. Like, they're like, oh, this is our lunch, and it's just cereal.
Yeah.
They have rats.
They're the average American.
They were flexing that.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say.
What?
I saw this one video. It was like late Bush era, early Obama era, Fox News, where they were talking about a new report on American poverty, kind of trying to dispel that American poverty doesn't exist because 99.6% of American households had a fridge. 88% had microwaves. About 50% had a TV in their apartment. They're like, this is the poverty, you know? 10 years ago, this wasn't the thing.
I think it was Jordan Peterson who was like, or maybe it was Dave Rubin. Some Republican talking figure that annoys me was like, no one in America is oppressed because of this. And he pulls out his iPhone. He's like, you are not oppressed if you have this in your pocket. Plain and simple. I was like,
that's a good impression of whoever you.
Next time you guys face racism, just pull out your iPhone and be like, hey, doesn't bother me, pal. I got an iPhone 6.
SE.
You can't charge me $650 a month.
You know what?
For rent when
You
I
have
have this.
you have an Android. So
I was about to say because
Oh yeah, I am oppressed
because of your phone. They're gonna oppress you more.
Gonna be like, sorry, your rent is actually $950.
The person said that, and then Anthony lifts up his phone. It's like, except for him, he's going through it. You saw his selfie the other day. God damn.
Hey, it's a decent camera.
Anyways.
It's like Roblox.
Okay.
Listen, it's got charm.
It does not.
No.
Yes,
does
it does.
not.
It's artistic.
I think
Artisanal.
you need to look at the definition of charm.
Artisanal Roblox.
It's not what you think. Anthony saw that report, was like, the apartment has charm to it.
Chuck Schumer has charm to him.
I don't know who he is.
Chuck Schumer, he's
What is-
he's the Senate Majority Leader.
He's like Senate and majority, whatever that means.
He's a leader.
He's a leader.
Listen, man.
What's
all
Congress?
all I know is Obama,
Yeah. Yeah.
Kamala Harris,
Yeah. I don't think that's how you say her name right.
AOC.
Shout out to AOC.
She's hot.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Her views are hot and pretty.
Oh.
So's her face.
Socialism is hot and pretty.
You guys are such men.
She's a beautiful woman.
She is. She's a beam of light.
Politics are beautiful.
They are not.
Politics suck.
If politics was a person, I would avoid them.
No, I said
I
her
would bully
politics.
them.
Oh!
Not politics in general, her
You
politics.
said you would bully politics?
Yeah.
Politics would shoot up the school if you
I would give him a
You're right.
swirly.
Huh?
If politics was a person,
You
I'd
hold
give
him
him
over
a
the
swirly.
toilet.
I'd give them a wet
Yeah, just hold him
flush it.
upside down, shake him for all his change.
Give them a wet willy sensory overload.
Oh no.
By the way, how's everyone's week going? It's been a cold week here in Indiana. My car got stuck in the snow.
I started playing Fallout 3 again.
So it's been a tough week.
Yeah.
A really tough week.
Jesus, how's your week?
It's been cold.
Yeah.
It's been snowy.
It's going to be negative this weekend. Like -6.
Yucky.
It's nothing normal.
Ewy.
It's
What? That's normal around here.
Well,
Yeah, kind of.
What?
-6?
Yeah.
It happens sometimes.
It's not that it's
Happens every
surprised
year.
about. It's like, oh, Indiana, wintertime. Yeah, I'm expecting a few negative days.
Yeah.
Couple days.
Happens every year.
Yeah.
Orsh.
I mean, you've only been to Indiana like how many twice?
I've only been to Indiana twice.
Like since you've started school.
He lives here.
I live here.
I know, but like you started school a year ago or 2 years ago.
I started school summer 20... I moved here summer 2019.
Yeah, exactly. You've only been here for less than a year.
It's
Over a
2021.
You've
This is your
less
second
than
winter.
2 years.
This is your second winter.
Yeah, my first winter was cut short.
Listen,
But I was here till March.
listen. You
Does
won't
winter
get
last
used
long
to
after
it.
that?
The thing is, though, you won't get used to it.
I know.
It's gonna happen every year. and you're still gonna complain about it as if it's the first time it's happening.
When my car got stuck, I was like, this is it finally happened. One of many.
Yeah.
And I just gassed that hoe. I said, I'm gonna get out of this ditch. And then my car started to smell, and I was like, uh-oh.
You were
Like
burning some rubber?
I think I was burning my clutch.
I got stuck dropping my sister off at her boyfriend's house, and they have like this driveway that goes down a hill, and then off the side of the driveway is an even steeper hill that leads to
Why
like a
didn't
I
church.
thought your
Why did-
sister was a lesbian.
I have 3 sisters.
That's how you sound.
So, but I get stuck in the driveway, and I'm trying to like back out, but there's no way I can because the front part of the car is just hanging like over the hill. So I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna go for it. So I just floor it down the fucking hill, cut through their yard, and end up in like a church parking lot. Just swerve, barely squishing through like between a tree and a fence.
What is wrong with you?
There was no way I could get out. Half the car was tipping over into the hill, so I was just like, gotta go for it.
Did you ever get your oil changed?
No, he said
I
he
just
just
go for
dumped it. He just dumped oil into
Yeah.
it. It's because he drives 50 miles every day.
You gotta get your oil changed.
All right, so
I
we're
gotta
gonna
move out of
reset.
South Bend is what I got.
We're gonna reset the equipment since only Jesus knows how to do that. Jesus, thank you for joining us today.
It was fun. Glad.
Thanks, Jesus.
I'm sad I had to go.
Let's give him a round of applause on the way out. Goodbye, Jesus. I only have one more topic. He could have stayed.
Yeah.
So the last topic, stonks.
Dude, I made $20 in
You bu-
Dogecoin.
They won't let me. Okay, Robinhood is not for the people. They're fashion. I'm convinced. They won't let me back in
Yeah.
to my account.
Yo.
They said, you suck, dude. You suck, you socialist. I said, sorry. Trying to be a capitalist. Sir, can you put my... Can you...
Well, my application's at 63% ready.
How is... What?
It's been like this for like the past
It's because
week
they're
or two.
approving him and his citizenship status.
Yeah.
Dude, they're scared.
Yeah. So, should we... Do any of you guys know how to best explain the GameStop scenario, the situation?
So, there were a bunch of...
Wrong.
Yeah.
There's some hedge funds, right?
Yeah.
And they were like...
What's a fund?
I don't know.
Me too.
They were like...
It's a hedge.
I think they were doing something.
Over the Hedge?
Over the hedge.
That's a great movie.
They were
That
doing
is-
something. And then...
They were investing of the failure of GameStop.
Yeah. And so then a bunch of Reddit guys were like, let's all dump a bunch of money in GameStop and drive the price up. And then they got it at like over $500 or something.
Yeah, it went up 2,000%.
Yeah. And then Robinhood was like, no. So they just like stopped them from being able to invest in GameStop.
But it was too late.
But it was... Now people hate Robinhood.
Yeah.
And that hedge fund went bankrupt and they got bought out by a bigger company.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah, I think so. I'm
Something
pretty sure.
I
like
didn't
yeah.
know it excelled so much. I know, like, it was severe enough, like, in the billions already. And they were, like, talking about a bailout. But I didn't know they literally got bought out.
That's funny.
And Robinhood's, like, trying to cut... Stash did the same thing, but they were up front. They're, like, we're, like, partly owned or owned by a hedge fund. We're trying to talk them out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And Robinhood was like, because of rules and regulations, and is it Chris Como?
Andrew Cuomo.
Andrew Cuomo.
Andrew. That's a cooler name.
Yeah.
He should think about that.
Andrew.
Kumo.
Drones.
Yeah. He's a robot.
He shoots people with his drones.
Androne 13.
Yeah.
He, like, pressed them on it on CNN. And he was like, you're either too poor and you couldn't afford all this, or you're just a slave to the hedge fund. And the guy was like, aha! I actually love your show. And he was like, you came to the wrong place, brother.
Yeah.
This is the ranch. This is Hell in the Cell. This is WrestleMania 99.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This is the ranch.
What's the ranch?
The Netflix original series, The Ranch, starring Ashton Kutcher.
No, it's like a Dr. Phil thing.
Oh.
Same thing.
Ashton Kutcher, Dr. Phil. And the other stuff was wrestling references.
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
aren't intellects, so.
And also Dogecoin.
Yeah,
went
it's
from-
just for the meme.
It
It's
went
3
from-
cents right now.
Yeah, it went down.
Well, it went from like nothing.
0.04.
It went from 0.004
Yeah,
to
5 cents.
to 7 cents.
Oh, it jumped to 7.
Yeah, I sold it at 5. But
Look at you, a stonks master.
yeah, I should have invested more. I only got $20 out of it.
You're $20 richer than us.
You can buy a Papa John's pizza
You can invite us out to dinner.
I could buy more Dogecoin.
with those $20. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go to the Papa John's and say we're hiring. The sign out there.
Oh yeah.
Hiring.
Hiring and say hiring and buy it up.
Yeah.
You can treat yourself to a nice Valentine's dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pour one out for the singles.
You're literally in a committed relationship. What was that? What was that? You had to confirm?
He has to check.
He looked at his wallpaper and was like, yes. Am I? You are correct.
It's not 6 o'clock yet.
Precisely. Oh, 6 o'clock is a single hour?
It follows the work day.
What does that mean? It's a 9 to 5? On MLK Day, you were so single. It was a government holiday.
Yeah.
Back to GameStop. I think it was great. I think that was what the people on Reddit did. I've been saying this a lot. Power to the game. What the people on Reddit did is what Republicans think they were going to do at the Capitol. Like,
Yeah.
cause a difference.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
a whole bunch of skinny nerd. Well, a bunch of nerds did it.
Skinny.
I shouldn't say skinny, but shout out to them. They did a cool thing. They did it funny.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Listen, I'm all in favor of watching the stocks crumble. If I could go back
Wall
to
Street.
time, if I could go back in time and experience the crash of Wall Street in 1928, I would die a happy man.
That's stupid. Why would you want to go to 1920?
Hold on. Let's hear him out.
But you would find out like a month later because there's no internet. You would read it in the paper. You're in Indiana and like, the stock market crashed last month.
The Great Depression started like 2 weeks ago, and we're suddenly poor.
You're in Indiana like, it'd be like current time. You're like, there's a pandemic going on. Apparently it started nearly a year ago, honey.
Oh.
Go buy the toilet paper.
Dude, I think we should honestly. I want to go back.
These back then.
I want to go back to my no technology stance. I think that newspapers, pretty funny stuff.
Like
I
what?
would make an exception for the telegram.
Yeah,
Telegraph.
but that's it.
In Dallas, there's it's called the Star Telegram, and they're very proud of it. When I was in like the 4th grade, they took us on a field trip there.
Do they
And they
use
said the
stars to communicate?
Yeah. No.
Why Lone Star?
No, because they believe in Jeebus. They don't believe in stars.
What is
Except for the Lone Star.
The Lone Star State. And then outside the printing press, they had the longhorn bull. Just like for display purposes. I'm like, that's like an animal out there. What are y'all doing, bro?
Like a real
live-
one?
Yeah!
It's just like a 5x5 plot of land.
It was just a corral.
Traffic.
They're like, hey, kid. I don't know if it was there just for the field trip, but like, that's our mascot. Anytime someone
I gotta start doing that.
just have a bull.
Or something like that. Like I don't know, like
It's
a
just
ferret.
like highway
ferret?
traffic just surrounding that like small plot of land.
My grandpa had goats and sheep in his backyard, and the neighbors kept complaining because he was within city limits. He was like, "It's not mine."
They just wandered
Someone
in.
else got in there.
Well, he was like holding them from a friend or something. I don't know.
Like the past 5 years.
No, it was like one. It was like it wasn't for long because this was when we'd go to
Wait, was he actually holding them for a friend?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was his excuse.
No, because this was at the time, like, we'd go to he's from California. We'd visit him every other Christmas. So that one Christmas he wasn't there, and then this random Christmas, I look out, he's like, don't go in the backyard, by the way. He's here. I'm like, what? It's like a llama and some goats.
Jesus Christ.
They still got chickens, though.
Mm.
We still can't go. I don't think I've ever been in their backyard because they have some type of animal that like causes harm.
Dude, the
chickens.
No.
I have a friend whose family here in Goshen, they like raise chickens.
Are they Hispanic?
No, it was a white.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising to me.
No, you'd be surprised.
I just
The
said.
Mennonites, they have like a fucking.
They have chickens.
Yeah, Miller Poultry. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of this? Have you seen this?
No.
It hasn't came in the paper yet.
Yeah, it's been in the developments over
Yeah.
for the past few days. You'll hear it. You know,
Next
you'll
month.
hear it, yeah.
Next month.
But they like I think it was like 2010 to 2014. There's like this huge like law case of trying to make it legal to have chickens within city limits.
Chickens
And my
don't cause
friend-
any harm.
And my
Yeah.
friend and their family, they had chickens that they would raise to kill and eat. But they wanted to make it seem like it was their pets for the purpose of the lawsuit. So their dad had them go on and testify with like the chickens saying, "We love these chickens. These chickens are our pets. You know,
Gonna
we love
incriminate
them."
them.
That's why I'm not saying any names. No identifying factors.
You said Miller Poultry.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
no, it's a
Miller.
different
That's a
thing.
fucking company.
Yeah.
Outside of city limits.
I could have sworn you just said the name.
No, I didn't. I just said Miller Poultry.
My neighbors had chickens.
Where do you live again? Incriminate them.
But like they had to like testify and be like, yeah, these chickens are our pets. We
Do they
love
win?
these things. Yeah. So that's why chickens are allowed within city limits.
That's so
and that's why
stupid.
my Mexican friends have chickens in their backyards.
Shout out to Miller and Poultry.
Shout out to chickens. That's all I gotta say.
I like a good chicken.
Yeah.
I call my girlfriend a chicken.
Dude,
We're not gonna get
you
into
call her
that.
vieja.
We're not getting into that. She's my vieja.
What does that mean?
So Anthony has a different understanding. In certain Spanish countries, vieja is like your old lady.
Yeah, it's
Like-
the old ball and chain.
No, that's what he thinks it is. In other places, it's like the woman I've been with for a long time. She's my old lady, and I love her so much.
The old ball and chain.
No! Oh my gosh, she's gonna watch this and be like, "Is that what you've been calling me?" I'm gonna get a lecture now. Thanks a lot, guys.
Well, why are you such a bad boyfriend?
Come on up. How dare you?
That's right. You've been pretty good to me.
You had to check your watch to see if you were still, if you were still dating your girlfriend.
Well, it's not 5 yet.
I'm the bad boyfriend.
Like I said, 9 to 5.
I'm working overtime.
12 hours a day, 60 hours a week.
It's more like a 24/7 type thing.
Oh, okay.
But then she's
It's like a doctor on call, man.
this all started because of Dogecoin. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
If Dogecoin was a woman.
Let's not do this.
What? Let's do this. Let's go there.
Listen, I'd respect her.
What? I just would platonically love her. That's all I was gonna say. I was gonna say
Be like a
we'd
big
be good
sister.
friends. She'd be like a brother to me or something.
Yeah,
She's
she's
one of
like
the guys.
she's one of the bros.
Yeah,
She's a bro girl.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's all I have for today.
She'd have big boobies too.
No.
No.
I think next episode we're gonna have some more new people too.
Yes.
We've got a lot of positive feedback on this new format being short, not super political, which I don't like, but
We only had one comment in the last episode.
Yeah.
Well, we had
And
two
it was
comments.
from Luke. It was from Luke.
yeah.
From Jim Wong.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's known already, whatever. I do want to end on something sad, though. AOC had a stream yesterday, and I mean, to be sexually assaulted, it's a terrible thing. And just,
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah. And people are trying to tell her to get over it now, so that sucks. I didn't know how to fit it in there, I just wanted to address it.
Also,
And-
Also, AOC got sexually assaulted just at the end.
I don't know how to fit it in this without.
It didn't come up organically.
Yeah, but support to her and all the victims out there. And we should just end it at that because I don't know how. There's no anything else. We just love her and support her, and I think we're all AOC fans here.
Shout out to AOC.
Shout out to AOC.
Lovely woman.
Yes.
I wonder what's her last name. Is it C?
It's like I think it's Biden.
What's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's last name?
That's a mouthful. Alright, so I don't even know how this is like 2 seconds long. Thanks for watching. We're gonna spice it up. We got a handshake now. So it's one of these. It's one of these. It's one of these, and then you do one of these, and then you go doop doop.
Isn't this white power?
Ah, that's it.